Welcome back, family. Peter Under the Dark Star coming to you live from the island of your dreams, baby. Let's go. Around the Dark Star coming to you live from the island of your dreams. This is a bit of Sunday service coming to you straight from the island of Ibiza. Sweet love for ya. We're gonna treat you this time. Welcome back for all of y'all who this is your first time. Your first line, your first in on it. This week we're gonna get right down to it. Big shout out to my fam around the world. Midway up there in sweet Berlin. Stardust out in Italy. Fans from around the world, all the boys, all the girls. Uncle C hanging out there in the US of A. We got a lot on the line today. Y'all ready for this? So it's been a crazy week. Some don't even know what you can think about it. So we're gonna break it down for you in bits and pieces. A bit of the news we had, some of the new releases. What's out, what's happening, what's hot, what you got. So for my fam out there, get ready, kick back, relax. Sunday service is about to begin. Time to get your recording devices ready. Get steady. We're gonna let it flow. Y'all ready to go? That's right, we're back. Straight black. Coming through so smooth, it's like a relaxed attack. You're gonna feel the groove. It might make you move. It's gonna slide right through you tonight. Let's go. As if you
the picture in your mind.
get this picture.
And I know there's only a matter of time. Words is words, they hold the power deep. Got you on my mind, got you on repeat. Lose control, want you more. Chasing this high, one night door. Lose control, want you more. Chasing this high, one night door. Paint up the picture in your mind. And you know it's only a matter of time.
You know it's only a matter of time before that picture in your mind about where society is taking you. What is this thing that might be breaking you down?
One night door.
We're gonna rise up. The world is ready for this. You see this? Outside your door, you recognize it seems like all is coming down at the same time. Smiles breaking it all the frowns coming and changing their ways. Recognizing we are on the move towards lighter and brighter days if we will just hold on one night more. Right now, poised and ready to open doors, to find the stream between those mine and yours, to find out what it is that used to be closed before. Now it is open for all of us. This is trust, the power and passion between us, the thing that will move us and have us rise together regardless of the economic or political weather. Oh, that's right, my brothers, my sisters. This is where we give back the gift that was gifted to us, the love and the trust. That thing that rises from the mud and the dust. You recognize this because it is what is between both of us. So recognize when your sister opens her eyes. We have no time to look at each other with this look of demise and despise. We must open up again, once the hand of trust, and lend it out as a friend. If the world will survive, if we are going to thrive, we must change our ways. That's right. How we come together right now will determine so much. This is our touch on history and her story. What will it be? Cute Around the Dark Star coming to you live a little bit from Ibiza, where the sun was shining today. I don't know what's going on where you are around the world, what the news told or talked to you about this weekend. We're going to take a look at the weekend back and look at the weekend forward. Out here trying to go forward, trying to move forward. Some of you are going through the midst of a political election. Some of you are going through political insurrections. Some of you are going and trying to seek safety in fear of detection. Some of you are just being released from correction. Some of you are out there finding that this is the first inspection of yourself you have taken in a long time. I'm going to talk about the things this week that brought us to our own personal attention. Check it. I heard there was an uprising in Nigeria. For those of you who don't know, tell you, I didn't know. I had no idea what was going on, this uprising. I said, what is going on? They said, it's police brutality once again, the same old song. My sisters, my brothers, that's right, if you understand, if this is going to come to an end, it's going to be at humanity's hand. If we can come together, if we can be sisters and brothers, only we can put an end to this trouble amongst one another. Let it end. And let it truly end in a way in which not just breaks those systems down to the ground, but find solutions. And resolutions. For our now. Can you feel that? You can't wait for it. We gotta wake up to it. We gotta step up to it. We gotta be with it. We have to be that thing they're looking for. That open door. Once again, it's the same thing. Our ancestors would play, they'd sing in the streets in hollowed halls all night until rain would fall. Skies and stars bursting out, walking through streets without doubt. From place to place and country to country, they would bring this thing, this land, this hunger inside of them and start anew. It may be what you need to do. When's the last time you sought freedom in the streets and found it there? It's time to recognize that here together we are a pair of lungs breathing. We are a pair of hearts beating.
We are a pair of cells dividing until we multiply into infinity and beyond. Humanity is a sweet song. She sings herself to sleep at night, and sometimes we recognize the light of that dawn. We must carry on. Regardless of what hazards may spawn on Earth's surface, we have purchased life. That's right, man, wife. Humanity, the bond with sun and moon. We sing a different song. All day, all night. Recognize that right is right. When planting seeds of your future vision bring on reality, we begin with these. To recognize that your roots need to lay in positivity, please. DeRHINO bringing you Sunday service today. Out of this world, off this planet. That's right, you thought you had it, but now you're gonna get it again. Big shout out to my main man, Zion. Like a lion, you know. One thing, get some. Were you left behind?
Millions of dreams, all of those years.
Was it your dream? Did it turn out different than you see? Can you refine your life? Bring it back inside, yo. Vision is now, midnight loud. Find your way to find the respect. Replant your seed, give it what it needs. So make it grow like the best dream, yeah. It's not done. This thing is just beginning. You're just starting, and you're winning. You've got to recognize it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. This is your dream. This is you. Be you. By you. Get with that. Do you? She said the moment you do it, my man, you're going to recognize that sun and sand make a good beach. She said sometimes the sun is salty like the sea is salty, but you can't taste that sun. It's too far away. my son, you don't stray. You don't make wax wings and try to fly to her. Youngin', that's not how they do it to get to the sun. You get to take yourself out there and then bare your soul to her. She said if you get six and sexy naked with me, I can show you things you'd never see. I might brown you a bit, but you got to flip over. It's not always on the top that you can get over. That's right, flip it, turn it over, get that brown basted, get that black ass. Oh, this starts tasted, it's like chicken. Finger licking, but don't stop me now. I got a recipe, I'll show you how. And Mama said use it before 12, but don't waste it.
At some point, you gotta take responsibility for your dreams. You gotta accept that you control your own destiny. And the sooner you get to that point, the sooner you can start living the life that you were meant to live.
Y'all ready to live?
And trust me, there's no shortcut. There's no quick fix. There's no easy route. You gotta do the work. So I want everybody to take a pledge with me right now to live your best life. And follow me and walk into the sun.
Y'all ready for this? We're gonna walk through the sunshine, that's right. We're gonna live that best life in real sun, that's right.
Won't you follow me and walk into the sun? Walk into the sun. Walk into the sun. Let the rays come and fill your body up. There's no time for drama, only love. Won't you follow me and walk into the sun? Walk into the sun.
When was the last time you got to walk directly into the sun? When was the last time you got to feel that stuff, sun, you know, burning down on you? Not without that SP59 all over you. I know sometimes you think it's what you need to preserve you, but it's that real sun that gets through to you and makes you that D. That vitamin D that you miss. That vitamin D that just gives you that kiss on the forehead like it gets dropped down. Well, you know, when y'all in bed and trying to get that vitamin D the other way, it don't matter, girl, no matter what they say. It's all good for you. A little D is just like a little D. But
So I want you to refocus, to regroup, and get back at it.
refocus,
You gotta do the work.
regroup. You gotta do the work, he said.
You gotta do the work.
It ain't no joke, he said. It's all about the work. Some people don't want to do it. They want that high road to success. But let me tell you about it. Is there a real fast road to success? Or there's that overnight success that takes about 20 years? You know, the type that they see at the end, but not the beginning of when you started with them
I
gears?
want you to refocus, to regroup.
You gotta do the work.
I want you to refocus, to regroup.
What? You gotta do the work.
I want you to refocus, to regroup.
Regroup, refocus. What? You gotta do the work.
I want you to refocus, to regroup.
What? Man, stop messing with me.
Walk to the sun. Let the rays come and fill your body up. There's no time for drama, only love. Won't you follow me and walk into the sun? Walk into the sun. Walk into the sun. Let the rays come and fill your body up. There's no time for drama, only love. Won't you follow me and walk into the sun? Walk into the sun.
There's no time for drama. That's right, baby mama. There's no time for fooling around. No. There's some sunshine.
Won't you come along with me?
Come along with me. I want y'all to walk into the sunshine with me right here. A bit of Sunday
Along with me and walk into the sun.
service.
Yeah. Won't you come along with me and walk into the sun? Walk into the sun. Let the rays come and fill your body up. There's no time for drama, only love. Won't you follow me and walk into the sun? Walk into the sun.
Let's go.
Into the sun.
There's no
time for drama on the sun, baby. Let it fill your body up. Oh, only love. We're gonna walk into the sun today. We're gonna make this a special Sunday. A Sunday that makes you feel like it's fun day. That one day that, oh my Lord, that feels so good. I gotta do it again day. You know what I'm saying? Like when women go outside and they ain't got no panties on. Come on, girl. I know you love that. They ain't trying to tell nobody because their mama be yelling at them, but they love it. So give it to them. Let them walk into the sun fresh and sweet like the day they was born. DeRHINO the Dark Star coming to you live. A bit of Sunday service for you. Having a Sunday session with you. Some love from Miss Luna. It'll be the live radio in the house. Black stuff on that tip of your mouth, baby. Coming out your tongue like, hey, hey, hey. Who is that black man giving us that love today? You don't know who this is? Oh, let me tell you about it, girlfriend. This is what is going on Sunday. It's, 103.7 FM on your dial. It beats the Formentera. Make you smile. It's the new era. You know, like sometimes you gotta make the stank face when the beat just drops and the bass kick and you like, oh yeah, nasty. Oh, I love it. Oh my Lord, hit it to me again. Oh God, I love it. I love it. They're gonna get that to you all day long. Hit this drop. And then get it all smooth and quiet when the kick go away and just talk to you in your ear hole so you can sense what we say and recognize it's about L-O-V-E. It's not scientifically complicated what we're trying to do. We ain't trying to get your eyes dilated with no type of drug, Stu. We just here to bump badass beats for you so you can feel it of that spinal cord through and through. And you can recognize it. You can feel it. You can realize it's real. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome myself. I'm the motherfucking Dark Star. Oh, this is a G thing. I'm sorry about that. Oh no, baby. Come on now. To bring you beats this week and give you some sensation of love. So y'all have something to feel out there and recognize that this is the thing that all things are made of. A vibration of positivity that regardless of what country you're in, it moves from seed to shining seed. My family out there in Africa, some in Nigeria as well. Fam out in Zimbabwe, some out in Cape Town doing it. That's right, hold it down for y'all. You can call us the Love Hotel. More love. On top of love, baby. So I like to call myself Dr. Love, although I got a man or more who always be dropping love. He do it differently than we do, but it's still a bit of love. No matter how you translate it, you can't separate it. That's what we made of. Todo somos amor. We love. So you can feel this. It comes down from the skies above to your ear hole, to your sweet soul. No matter what color, no matter how old. listening to the show today, I stopped for a break. You know what it takes when you get up in the morning. You got to make your break for the day. Come on now. And I was thinking about war and peace. I thought to myself, if both sides of the Army's wars were listening to the same radio station, could they really go in a day and decide to annihilate one another if all they could talk about was love? How would you know who the real enemy was if you was listening to the same vibrations of love? You had love beats coming through, love sounds floating through, love conversation, love iteration, love manifestation. Wow. They would both be thinking about so much love they wouldn't want to do no harm. They would recognize that when they went back to their bunk, nice and warm, they looked at pictures of their girlfriend, their mother, their brothers, their family, just like the other side. So if we just really believe in love, how are we allowed to make this divide? It sounds like we all the same. Oh, that's right. And in one sweeping moment, y'all could go from playing the war to playing the love game. And all of a sudden the music would change in the room and the beats would start to kick and the motherfuckers would start dancing. Taking off their shoes, get up on the bed, realizing the war was over. Could you imagine that? If all the soldiers in the war just started taking off their shoes and started dancing right where they was. They just took their weapons and laid them down on the ground just for 1 minute, took off their shoes and socks and started dancing and called a truce. Nobody shoot while we're dancing. And everybody started dancing, recognizing that was the true way to peace, the only way to peace, and the only way you could not get shot was to actually dance yourself so someone knows that you wasn't shooting anybody else. And they all started dancing. It just started with one private on the front line and one small private. But they saw him in a pair of binoculars from the other side. And they said, oh my Lord, I think it's all this video on the YouTube. It was how to start a movement. And the next thing you know, another private started. And the other privates. And then all the privates were dancing with their shoes and socks off, dancing on top of their gun and waving them in the sky. They threw them all down and decided to start dancing naked. And now all the privates decided to start dancing naked, and the corporals got in it too. The corporals and the sergeants are dancing naked out there, and then, oh my goodness, there's the general looking through his big set of binoculars on the hill, watching all these crazy folks dancing around naked. And what happened next? Oh, you will not believe what happened next. That's right. They caught it on the satellite, and the satellite started beaming it to the other side because they were spying, you know. And those spy planes caught all these soldiers dancing on one side. They said, oh my goodness, there must be some sort of plague of locusts, and the only way to survive is to take all your clothes off. That's what it looks like, and the swarm might be coming this way because I can see all these people are dancing and getting naked and are coming close to us. Quick, everybody take your clothes off and start dancing, or we will all be consumed by this plague of locusts. And that's what they did. The other side started taking off their clothes and they started dancing just to protect themselves from whatever it was that was going crazy through the army of the other side. And nobody could believe it. But they thought, wow, if they're doing it to save themselves, we might as well save ourselves. And it was mutually assured dancing. And they started dancing so much that why hell the news reported on it and said, I think there is some sort of a thing going on down in the valley. What used to be war has turned to love, and you know what? Somebody's selling Red Bull and Gatorade and some other things too. I can't even tell what it is. They're trying to sell something healthy, some bio stuff that's got some vegan, non-fat food fluid in there, and everybody was down there dancing and having a good old time, and they realized that love was much better than war, because at the end of the day, you made friends instead of enemies, and you could do it again some more. We'll see you tomorrow that same time. They said, hey, tomorrow, let's go on through the night. You got some fireworks? I said, hey, we got plenty of shit to light. And then the night began. Oh my goodness. It was the biggest event in the last 1,000 years, and nobody could believe what they saw. And all the fireworks in the sky were just fireworks of shells going off and blowing up into the sky, but no one was getting hurt because all they wanted to do was have some lights to dance by, and they danced all night long. Both sides singing the same love song until, that's right, peace. They woke up in the morning full of peace. A piece of what, I don't know. A piece of love. They were holding hands and hugging and sharing the same MREs. While they were sharing the same bad army food that 25 minutes before they were telling each other they hated. And they shared it like they were brothers from the beginning of time. And they shared pictures of their girlfriends and their moms and their Facebook pages. And said, oh my goodness, I seen your mama on Facebook. She sure can bake a mean pie. Is that your mama that bakes that pie? Oh my goodness, we got my man's mama who bakes the pie. And before you knew it, both sides were passing around pictures and trading recipes on pie. And before you knew it, pie was going around the inside of both armies' camps that had been baked from the other side, and nobody expected it to be poisoned. You would not believe what sort of camaraderie they had. It was one of the best days of my life, and I realized, wow, it all started with a song, a radio station, a radio show, someone playing the same love vibe to both sides, recognizing that we are one people, we are one nation, and we both like pie. Don't you like pie? I mean, who's going to say anything bad about pie? I mean, the first person that says something bad about pie, we're going to war. But don't worry, tomorrow it'll be love again. That's how it works. As soon as you start talking about pie and you get your shoes off and your toes are wiggling and wiggling in the sand, and like, ooh, that's some good pie. I gotta take my shoes off and get my toes wiggling the same way they did back in the day. Oh, Wes Brown, he was there. That's right. Les and Wes, they love it to get the toes off and just to get the toes are wiggling because the pie was so good. That's the type of pie we'd get if we just had a little bit more love between ourselves. We have the pie that makes your toes wiggle, that makes your heart jiggle, that makes your heart dance and leap into the serious, positive, like, I don't know, like Oprah sort of positivity channeling stance. I don't know, she's got good vibes and stuff. It doesn't matter who you want, you can pick somebody big out there. But I tell you, if you just put a little love where there was all that war, you might change restaurants around the world and they just start serving pie everywhere. And then who'd want to go and do anything bad if there was just nothing but pie? But no, that was Marie Antoinette. She said something about cake. It's all different now. The moral of the story is, wherever you are, take your shoes and socks off and get up and start dancing naked. That's the moral. Because once you do that, it's just a couple of days before the pie starts rolling out. I believe that to my core, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's go, let's do this. Time to dance. You're running with a bit of Sunday service for you. If you don't have your shoes and socks off yet, I don't know what you're doing. Cause we about to bring on the pie. Now, man. Nah. I recommend wherever you are, we're about to get pumping it up. Wherever you've been, whatever part of the planet you come from, we'd like to thank y'all for coming out. We're gonna go into this next little bit to just show you that we recognize that love. We're gonna put some dance in those pants and some love in the glove, you know what I'm saying? So pump it up, baby, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
That club kid working 40 hours a week, that driver or that nurse that just needs to release. First one in line and the last to leave the club. They don't dance for Instagram, they do it for the love.
For the love.
This one's for the dancer who lives out on the floor, jumping and sweating and screaming, give me some more. Sometimes dancing in corners just to find themselves space. You can tell they're in bliss by the look on their face. Never dressing to impress, they just put something on and make sure that their bodies have enough room to breathe. So when they go flying through the air, they can fall to their knees. This one's for the dancer that worships by emotion, sometimes with the grace of a ballerina. They move like the ocean. This one's for the dancer inside of us all, twisting and turning, and sometimes we fall, but we always get up because the music's so deep. The vibration of that bass lifts us up to our feet. Yeah, this one's for the dancer.
For you.
The Godfather, Roland Clark. So we're to keep on pumping it up. Let's go.
That club kid working 40 hours a week, that driver or that nurse that just needs to release. First one in line and the last to leave the club. They don't dance for Instagram, they do it for the love. This one's for the dancer who lives out on the floor, jumping and sweating and screaming, give me some more. Sometimes dancing in corners just to find themselves space. You can tell they're in bliss by the look on their face. Never dressing to impress, they just put something on and make sure that their bodies have enough room to breathe. So when they go flying through the air, they can fall to their knees. This one's for the dancer that worships by emotion, sometimes with the grace of a ballerina. They move like the ocean. This one's for the dancer inside of us all, twisting and turning, and sometimes we fall, but we always get up because the music's so deep. The vibration of that bass lifts us up to our feet. Yeah, this one's for the dancer.
This one's for all my dancers out there. My Sunday service, a bit of love. Those who are the diehards, those who came to change their life, to try harder than ever, to change completely, and then live on Never Never Land, dancing until the sun down. All of a sudden ended the movement. And as we looked around, the dancing seemed to have stopped. But they can't stop you from dancing. You gotta rise up and dance. Find your way, find your chance, find your place, find your mission, find that place where you can be the one true person that you live in. Dance your way. Whether you sit or stand or roll, it matters not. You're never too old to dance. This is your chance to rejuvenate your soul, to recognize who you are regardless. Once again, you are never too old to dance. So this week is causing to take a look back. For those of you who recognize the gratitude of what you have in life, I hope you can spread that around. You can share that, regardless of whether you're a husband, daughter, child, wife. Please. We try to go each week and bless and thank those who have helped us through this past week and give them a bit of love and show them that we are extremely grateful for all that they have allowed us to be. Because no man, no woman is an island. We are all children of humanity. But together we make the one. So please, share that love. They're looking for it. They need it. You need it. I need it. We need it. Let's be it. This is Sunday service with DeRHINO the Dark Star, the Vida Live Radio, and the Internet Live. From station to station and nation to nation, we're pushing all boundaries, all regulations, to find peace and love regardless of what the they tell you it's made of. We know the truth. All right, it's time for some proof. Now some may think that this song, it says, you better get your stink up, ass up out of here, is dedicated to a president of a particular country. It is not. It has nothing to do with that. It's just speaking up about all the things in your life you gotta get rid of. Sometimes it's just a spring cleaning, you know? And it may not have to come in the spring, baby. Sometimes it comes in the fall. So for all y'all doing that cleaning a house, that getting the things out that allows you to breathe a little bit fresher, breathe a little bit freer. Find your freedom in this place of a clean space. Hey girl, you can clean it out. And get rid of that stinking thinking that's inhabiting your mind space. It's time to get it up out your brain so you can go to a higher place. You need to raise your standards. Get that stinking thinking out your head. Wake up as early as you can to remove it from your bed. You may have to take a nap, but don't worry, clap back when that shit claps at you. It's your stinking thinking. Telling you you're not good enough. Telling you you need to do more of what you ain't done. You know what you got to do, but you got to praise yourself a bit and make it seem like, yo, this race is not over. It's not already won. It's inside of you. Raise your standards. You can do this. You are at the front edge of your civilization right now. That's right, the cutting edge. It took a lot to get you here. So you got a clean house if you're gonna move forward. Generations have come to make you who you are with the power you have. It's time to use it to take this to the next level. Let's raise those standards. And get rid of your stinking thinking. The power is within you. You gotta make room for the new by getting rid of the old, my brothers and sisters. And that has a lot to do with your mindset. Positive news of a vibration moving around the world that's given us a resignation to find out we are uniting as a whole, finding a way of peace through it without fighting, but coming together, hand in hand, unifying as one human, one huge, one huge move, one huge movement of power. And only through this will we make it to the other side. It was our turn to sit down and wait. Our parents recognized they had no real control over their things. But now we are breaking out of that, recognizing holistically as humanity with technology aiding our benefit. We are getting woke up. That's right, up, ladies and gentlemen. We are finally waking up as one human being and recognize that in order for us to survive, we're going to have to change the scene and move to the other side. Let's go. No more waiting, no more hope. It's about action. Don't lose sight, stay focused. Keep your priorities true. And recognize it is time to rise and shine. Welcome to the other side, where we take power in the hands of those who decide. Justice for all. One man, one woman. Together, we will not fall. We must rise together with unity and compassion. Gratitude for what we've been given, but also with action. Benefit with community service and what we will grow and share. It's time for us to clear the air. Let's rise to the other side. A Sunday service of magic and presence that gives you the perseverance to recognize you are in control of your destiny as we come together as one humanity. So for all of you who come out and taken this journey with us, recognize this is just the beginning. On this journey, we're all winning if we come together. Countries, communities, families, one human race, all coming together to trace and find its way back. Bohemian Zygotes, let's rise. We are on track. This is your future. Take control. You're never too young and you're never too old. Yo, shout out to Snowy. They out there working it. Worldwide, Sunday service here with DeRHINO. Remember, it always takes a camera to change their mind. The world has been changed in 2020. We just a camera and distribution. Recognize there's no confusion. We gotta do it this time. With just a camera, we learned about a revolution in Nigeria. It only takes a camera. We learned about George Floyd. Due to the cameras, we learned about Breonna Taylor. And the world's mind was changed. What can we do? What can we rearrange with unity? So as we come together and discuss the challenging questions in time, we're gonna dance. And take that last chance of love. Shout out to my family at 103.7, Ibiza Live Radio. Ibiza Foreman Sarah, Miss Luna, DeRHINO, Space Funk, Marv, Snowy. know some of you around town have seen Mickey Punk on the cover of the magazine. And now it's out there. Check it out. Bit of Shoe Love. 100% organic veg. Shoe Love. I am cards. Yes, wow. The book. All that. Yes, wow, love. How to start a movement, baby. So we'll see you next week. Same love station, same love vibration. DeRHINO signing out. This has been Sunday Service with DeRHINO and the Dark Star. Some help from Miss Luna. Big love from the fam. We'll see you soon, huh? So it's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Show is over. We're ready to close it down.
Oh,